Oh man. And we are back after a little hiatus. Little bit of country. Ain't gonna kill you. And carbon imaging. Okay. Let's see. Input and all. Does it go away as soon as I take this off? Nope, it's still there. Let's see, does it go away? No, it did go away. And it's back. So the carbon, the K100 spam. So let's look for K100 KSP spam. K100. Oh. Let's see if we can. K100. Well, if it's this, let's try it again. Just for giggles and the shits. For the shits and the giggles, we'll try it again. And then we'll say your name is Uncle Sven. Okay. The shuttle launch system for the win, son. Delta Wing Deluxe winglets. I don't think the Delta Wing does anything, right? Doesn't really have any. Delta Wing doesn't have any. Oh, it is a control surface. Oh, cool. But, fuck it. We want to do 2 for that one. Excuse me for coughing here. Well, let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see what we get. I don't need to watch this more. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's simulate this. Boom, chow. Boom, boom, chow. I'm turning up. Boom. Oh, I could do like a mini reusable one, like kind of like for this ship, like what they did for the the stock vessel, put like a little LV909 on the bottom, decouple over that, put the jet engine, and then just decouple out when I'm ready with a fuel line attached. When I'm in space, you know, to bring it back. Like that's mostly reusable, like in the spirit of the space shuttle, where it's like mostly reusable. Okay, anything we do? Or is it boom because of the K100? Take it off, take it off. Boom, 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 boom. Take it off, take it off. Too low. How about too low, bro? Come on now. Let us revert to the editor. Try this again. We'll do it again and again and again. Okay. Let's open up the holy jeez. Let's see if we can do a little something, something. Yeah, we should put a parachute on it. If we ever want to bring it back, like if we ever want to deorbit it, let's give it some opportunity to not die, you know. No, it'll die. It'll totally die. Okay, well, let us save it and try flying it again. And we will take off into the wild blue yonder. Da, 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 into the wild blue yonder. Do, 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 do. I think I'll do that actually. I'll put the LV909 on the back here. Because it's actually a ridiculously ingenious idea, you know, to kind of do that. I find it to be an excellent idea. Is there fuel in this one? Fuel? There's fuel in here. Oh, because this is fuel. That's why there's only like 500, because this is fuel. This is liquid fuel. Oh, fudge, pig, pudge, pudge. Let's see if we can do this without bone it up. Oh, we're gonna bone it up, all right. Yeah, we're gonna bone it up good. So now it's 5 minutes of fuel, okay. So if we replace this with this, it's still 35 minutes of fuel. It's like 1.39, so it's still pretty much the same damn thing. So now if I remove the fuel out of here, just in principle, 4 minutes. LV909, LV909, LV909. I wish I could have a smaller decoupler. Is it challenging? Good job. Oh, we can see. No fuel lines. Let's move the fuel lines. Let's move the fuel lines. Engine. Boop. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with evil gas. Okay, so we'll have the jet engine until we get up to high enough, and then we kick it up with the freaking frackers. 0.49. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fix that like ASAP. Okay. Oh, this is looking good, girl. She a good looking ship, girl. She good looking ship, y'all. Wow, I don't know where that came from. Now let's see what we got here. Okay. So we can get her into someone simulate anything with this thing. Get her into space or get this payload in orbit. At least see if take it off the K, the texture A fixes the fucking space. Don't do nothing but sit in your butt plug. Hey, let us pry. We're rolling. Hey, we're rolling. Look at that. That's fucking cool. So the K detection rate is somehow causing a problem for wheels. Analysis. Simulation fail. Simulation fail. Let's restart the simulation to get the plane into the orbits, because that was bad. Yeah, that was really bad. We need to get simulation. Try that again. Let's get this engine spooled up. That's on. She didn't get up pretty, but she got up. That's right. That's right. She didn't do it pretty, but she did it. Oh, shit. She didn't do it at all. Oh, fuck. Wow. That is uncomfortable as hell inside of there. Let's see. Is the piece wobbling in there? That's more. Ventilator to see if we can figure out Oh, I wish I had the twin butt. The twin decoupler on the butt. That would give me the extra oomph I need to get up. Keep her balanced and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Thrust, center thrust, pushes to center. Aerodynamic. So it does. Surface. Those are both flaps. Let's see if that'll help us get it up. And we might need to move these. Need to be closer to the center of mass. So, yeah, if they're not close to the center of mass, it's not going to work great. Although you never know these days. You never do these days. Although the next one, if it works, if it doesn't work, I'll at least simulate it in orbit, try to have the plane land, deploy the payload. Wheel brakes inactive, or wheel brakes activated, SCANsat activated, spooling up the engines. Letting go of brakes. Oh, that's much better to move the wheels up and like it's like a whole different plane almost. Let's follow forward and Jeb together again. No, sign file program over. Come on now. Speed, horizontal speed. Come on now. Come on, you can do it. Well, it could have been the gear, but it also could have been that I set these damn things as flaps. So. I'm not totally convinced one way or another. tip him up, my kid. Come on now. Oh, wasn't control. I'm thinking it's alt. I'm trying to set the trim. This at least do for now. Just trim it. Open part of the doors. All the doors opened, Captain. Let's drop the payload. Couple mode. Engine on. Engine on. Engine on. Why isn't the engine on? That is not good at all. Let's jump back to separation, because that was a bit of a fuck up. FMRS, I think you have a couple bugs still. Yeah, you got some fucking bugs. You got some fucking bugs, son. Let's turn on the debug of no death. Unbreakable, no problem, bezel lock. Let's jump back to separation one more again. You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 yeah, the one you want. Yes, let's reset the plugin. Death of a hero. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, Ricky Bobby. Fuck that, Ricky Bobby. Fuck that, Ricky Bobby. I'm going to turn off crowd construction time, see if that's any of the problem. Welcome back, guys. I think we figured out our science issues. I'm not sure. Welcome back to Flight of the Valkyries. Not sure what episode this is. I promise I'll get, once I get squared away, get episodes caught up, I'll put them up there. But this is, we've got a mission to do some science, to put a science bay up there. This is a THNKR science lab. It generates, I think it's called Quaggas. Let me see. It generates Eurekas. 1 Eureka per hour. Requires 3 researchers on it. Holds spare parts. It takes service. It's got little. I put this little service hatch down here. I'm gonna put it up with some science down here, a motor wheel, a crew capsule to kind of drive it, and then here's the first one we have a mission for, which is to run the plane experiment, and then deorbit that experiment and get it back. So what I basically got here is just docking rings, and then here I've got a Probidyne OKTO, which has the SAS, and it's got so it's got the ability to push off from itself and get away, kind of aim retrograde and fire these. The thought is it looks like there's 4,200 meters per second for 3 seconds, but I'm not quite sure. But we'll see. It's aim this retrograde, fire it off, and try to land it in the Earth. Or I could do another issue if it has a docking port. I could hook it up to a ship or shuttle or something. Do it that way. I haven't decided yet, but I did decide. I think you're right. I think you're right. I hear what you're saying. You're like, well, why don't you put a fucking docking ring on the bottom too? You're right. I should. And I'm going to. You never know. You never know when a docking ring will save your bacon. So good to have it on top, the bottom. It's the top and the bottom of the world. And I'm going to move this turkey. Oh, shit. Shoot. I should say. Shoot. Shoot it, tootie. Let's move that down a little bit. Boom. Let's see what they look like. Open. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. I just didn't want them to be in the way when they docked. And I kind of wanted this to be flush. So there, it's flush. That's much better. That makes me happy. Actually, I could just, like a boss, do that. Make them flush. Yeah, that would work. Oh, and I installed Final Frontier. Let's see what does Final Frontier have in store for me. Bill Kerman has one mission. Bob has one mission. One mission. First to land in Kerbal. Single mission as a pilot. Science. This will actually be the first time I've got the Mark II command pod, so I'll be able to have the full complement of science. I'll probably send 4 up, 1 to pilot this and a couple scientists up here. Actually, I might do 2, pilot, engineer up here, because the engineer will fix stuff, and you need an engineer to fix shit, and some scientists down here, which reminds me I need to work on DangIt, because there's going to be failures. I need to make sure they're taken care of. He's an engineer. Which one's the engineer? Let's see. Bob is the... Not an SLO. Oh, I can revoke his words. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Skills. Pilot, there we go. Bill's an engineer. So that means I want to train Bill to be better. Unskilled. He's not skilled. He'll go up. Jebediah will go up. Actually, I might not send Jedi. I might send one of the crappier pilots just to get him scored away. Let's see. But this is called Science Lab 1 for now. It'll kind of sit around Kerbal and doing LKO, doing science. I need to put some solar panels. That would be a big mistake. So I've got these other solar panels that are for mini satellites, and I might use them now. Just let me see. It might feel too cheap. 31 gain. Yeah, it might just feel too cheap. Let's see. That's a little better. Let me put on the top and bottom though. 40. Well, it'll be not too bad. I mean, it'll keep stuff charged up until we get better ones, and then we can put better ones on with, because we have Kerbal attachment system. We have a Kerbal attachment module. Right there, so I can fly things up later, dock it with space station, enhance this a little bit. It's not too much to start with, but it's not too bad. And our booster is going to be it's gotten heavy since I added some stuff on top of it, but it's got so basically the gist of it is you attach an experiment to this thing, like on the form here, and then you run experiments on it, and you get science back. So It's complicated. This is a skipper in an orange. This is a mainsail in an orange. This is a the LFB's 45 seconds worth. I might do. Let's see. Oh, I don't need 10 of those. 2 will do just fine. Thank you very much. And we want to do. We want to do the SR1s. The SR1 motors. .70. We want to be together. Well, they'll burn for 1 minute. Jesus. If they'll burn for a minute, these burn for 40 seconds. I was gonna need to add some more boosters. I'm gonna have to add some more fuel cans, son. Let's add some more fuel cans. Okay. Okay. 1 minute, 8 seconds, 1.5. So they'll burn about the same time now. Let's put them together. It's 1300, 2400, 4400. Well, it's 4,000 here. 4,000, 43, 47. It's going to be cutting it close. Going to be cutting it close. Close as a button. Boop, boop. You should be here. And just to be safe. Just because these are super duper expensive SRBs. Cost. I guess they're not too bad. They cost 1,800? That's not too bad. Really? Man. The SRBs are the most. The part that propels them. You'd think it'd be the one that's the most. Sorry about that. You think it'd be the one that was the most. Most brutal. Gosh darn it! Sorry, stupid calendar. Apologies. You think it'd be the part that was most rough, you know? I need to put braces. Good. Boink, boink. Well, it got heavy. It was like, oh, this is so easy before, and then I added this on top, and you add stuff on it. It just gets heavy, you know. Before you know it, it's like this went from being a little baby ship to being a $131,000 science lab. It's pretty expensive. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, I need to put some chutes. We need chutes. Boop. I want these to pop when these go. So we don't want those to pop until those go. But then we can have those pop here. I can probably do 10. Well, do 15. It's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. That's what I would say. Because you don't want them to pop too soon. That's all I'm saying. If they pop too soon, you got problems. If they pop under there, you got problems. Okay, this will be cutting it close. Let's see. 1,300, 2,400, 4,400, 4,700. It should be enough. I mean, if we don't fuck up the scent profile, we should be good. Let me put on some aerodynamics to help as well. Holy Jesus. Boom. This thing has RCS, which is good. You can go forward, back, round, round. It's perfect. Science Lab 1 for the win. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and there's no way to fairing this stuff up. I wanted to, but I mean, I guess there is a way to fairing it up. I just not going to. Okay, well, here we go. Well, here now, let's take this off. And for now, we removed Kerbal construction time, which would suck because if I come in now, it's probably gonna make me redo everything. But I removed it because I was getting a conflict with FMS-RS, which was the one that lets you do the staging. FMRS, which lets you do the staging with like an X-51 style vehicle that flies up, drops a vehicle out. It was on Scott Manley's, one of his latest videos. So I wanted to play with that mod, so I had to remove Kerbal Town because the simulation that one was, they were not playing well together at all, so I could not have my stuff exploding like that. So I went down, I chose FMRS. And I don't see, like, it's kind of cool, the Kerbal construction time thing's a little cool, but I don't see, I don't know, it didn't call to me, you know. It didn't call to me like I thought it would. So 3 here, and reminds me, revert to the assembly building. I wanted to put in my own special Kerbins. I wanted to put in specific ones to fly and to be scientists. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Okay. In the science in the command module, where's all my available crew? What the fuck? Is it sitting on the launch pad? Like, reverting is not properly reverting. And that's silly. Pardon me. Would you hand me the great proposal? Cover. Jeepers creepers. Here we go. Okay. Let's go back and launch this puppy while actually putting the right Kerbals in the right seats. Okie dokie, schmooky. We're about 15 minutes now. Let's see. We don't want Wilbo to drive. That's correct. We want Bill to be up there. No. We want Wilbo to drive. Bill to be here. Calvert too. Never have too many engineers. And we want scientist, engineer. So 2 scientists, 2 engineers, and a pilot. Sounds legit. Look, let me make sure that all square too. Orbital station for solar dock. Doing that one. Surface. Mun outpost. Grow this stuff on the wings. Rescue. Kerman for Christmas. Explore Minimus, which we'll do after this. Yeah, so we're good. Okay. Prepare to launch. This is the most ambitious mission in the Kerbal Space Administration. CASA. Kerbal Aeronautics and Space Administration. Or Kerbin Aeronautic and Space Administration. I keep saying Kerbal, but it's like Kerbal's like human. So I need to say Kerbin. Because Kerbin is the planet. Kerbin is the planet, as in Earth is the planet. Kerbal is the person, as in Earthling is the person. Excuse me. That was a very, very gross burp. I'm sorry. It just popped out of nowhere. I was getting ready to say something. I was like, oh, shoot, that was grody to the max. Okay, this is going to be a slow launch because we're going to have some lag. As suspect, we're going to have some lag. Okay, let's go ahead and check out where we need to put this puppy, if there's any other requirements that we haven't met yet. Where to put this bad boy. Complete orbit, launch, recover the signs of Kerbal. Okay, can do that. SAS on, throttle up, boosters ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, go up, have some fun. And it's such a boring name, Space Station 1. Go up Space Station 1, have a good time, have a little fun up there too. Crossing 1 kilometer. We're about 1,000. We got 50 seconds left in this stage. Closing on 200 meters per second. Closing on 4 kilometers, hyperopsis. This thing will take a lot to turn, I'll tell you what. Passing through the cloud bank. Hyperopsis is at 10 kilometers. Oh, those clouds look beautiful, don't they? Whew. Lots of cloud cover today. Houston. Kitchen control. We're closing in on 10 kilometers. We're gonna start a burn. We're gonna set to go prograde so we can focus and not totally wig out. Start a little bit of bank with near. You can't bank too hard. You will lose it. So, oh dang it! I didn't put any boosters. Separatrons down here on the bottom. We're gonna have some problemos. I think I might just wait for them both to burn out. Separating. Separating stage. Here we go. 1200. Cutting a little bit harder. 30 degrees. Five. Don't turn too much. Don't turn too much, big girl. Stay on target. Stay on target. We're gonna go to about 100. 100's our target. Let's go up here. Set the mover node up. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna try to do 100 and 100. That's gonna be pretty hard with this big girl. We have about 3,300 delta V left. We could probably pull it off, let's say. Especially because the next engine's a skipper, so. $93, $126, $108, $81, $104, $92. That's what I'll do. 1,700. Delta V, we can do that easy peasy. Easy peasy Japanesey. Getting burned now. It's gonna be about a 2-minute burn, so we might as well burn now, get it done with, especially because we don't have the whole amount. We only got like 400, 500 left in this mainsail. Let's see, did we get our oh yes, we've hit the timer. $150 meters per second left. Celebrating. Did our stages get recovered? 5.6 come back. Yeah, we got 2,500 back. Nice. Got all of our money back. And our ScienceLab debris was recovered. Nice, nice, nice. Last stage, 2,600 left in it. Oh, we hit our ups. It's fire. Fire's engines. We're aiming for about 100. Should probably do 120, 120 because then you can time accelerate more, but we'll see. We'll see how much. Turn the lights on, guys. You guys are doing important work here. The biggest Kerbal mission, biggest CASA mission ever. 5. Was it? It was so it was 5 Kerbals in space. Oh, dude, this freaking skipper is ridiculously efficient. Like, it's nice. Well, I see what they're saying. You get this thing in the vacuum, it burns real good. She burned real good, son. She burned real good. Yeah. We're down to about 200 periaxis is minus 200 kilometers, so it's getting there. This is a big girl, but she's doing good, man. Let's get her up in orbit. Just cancel this. Let me circularize. Circularize a little bit. Circularize once we get up here. Actually, while we're doing that, while we're in orbit, let's see, what do we win? Stage recovered. The big mainsail, nice. 27 grand back. Cha-ching, baby. That's what we do, son. That's what we do. 94% refund. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, son. Okay, let's see. Let's, oh, no, experiment. Let's start the experimentation. Start the experimentation. Eureka's 1 Eureka per hour. Cool. So maybe by the time we actually get to where we can circularize, we'll be good to go. Battery will be drained in 11 hours. We could probably even pick up that Dresden. We might run into each other. You never know. Bink. Okay, let's spin around. Okay, 120, perfect. Okay, let's circularize our orbits. $121. Perfect circularization. Let's see what our science experiment status is at. 48 quaggas. Let's get some other experiments out here. Open my doors. Okay, we've been recording about 30 minutes. Let's see what we got to do to get our quaggas up. 50 quaggas. Boy, it sure takes a while to get these quaggas going. Well, we good science though, so you're not gonna see me complain too much about it. But you are gonna see me go out to Space Center and jump forward a little bit, because this is slow as hell. I'm gonna go back to the space station. That is way too slow as hell. I'll jump forward about 50 days and check it then. Stagflux. Just jumping forward 50 days. 50 days, 50 days, 50 days. If I remember, I'll put a slice in here, and remember to put a slice in here, a transition to cut through so that people don't take so long. Because it's hard. That was 179, 89, 99, 09, 19, 29. So we're getting there. It's close enough. Let's jump into Science Lab 1. Should call it the KSS in Kerbal National Space Center. Space Station. Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock. I do not know why I'm so tired. Okay. How is our science? Oop, science done. Let's finalize results. 50 science. Yes, please. Let's keep that data. No experiment right now. Let's do a crew report. Okay. Reset. Let us now this is the opportunity we have to see. There's two ways to go about it. We can kick this puppy off, turn it around, fire it prograde with a retrograde with these blasters, SRBs, or we could use the thrust we have in this orange tank still, and kind of push the space station down, drop that out, turn it back out, and burn prograde, get the ship out of the way. We have about 1,500 meters per second for that. But let's see, at our we're pretty much in a an orbit that's the same for both of us. Let's see, we have 54 delta V. What will 54 delta V give us? Will that get us into the atmosphere? It will get us into the atmosphere. 54 will get us in. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So let us do that. Let's burn over that way until we get to the apoapsis. Burn this puppy prograde. We are so close to picking up that guy. He should just climb over and... Oh, well, I guess we're not really. Not really. We're not really close at all. In no way, shape, or form are we close at all. Okay. Quick save for sanity. International Kerbal National Space Station. Beginning deceleration. Let's see. Decouple node. Whoop. Change this one. Let's see. Let us aim. And hopefully we set the... I tried to set it to burn the right way. Hopefully it is aiming that way when we kick off the thrusters. We're going to have if it's not right, we're going to have a bad time. Let's see. Beginning SRB burn in 3, 2, 1, and fire. Why are they... Holy Jesus. Where the fuck did the other space station go? Jesus Christ, we are now pretty far away from them. Wow, we're now 8 kilometers away from them. What's our orbit? Holy Jesus. It said it was only 54. Excuse me. It said it was only 54. But man, we definitely got that Dorbit going, so that's cool. But we're gonna... Good news, we got the Dorbit going. Bad news, most likely we're gonna come down over water. So that was impressive. Just like, okay, so 25 boosters is overkill for these little rockets. We can drop it down a little bit. Although it said it was like 3,000 delta V, but it was like 54, and I was like, we'll see. It can be tricky sometimes. Chutes have already been deployed, so we're good there. Let's aim that way. Put the gear down. Coming up in re-entry. This is my precious little science. Come on. Come on, shoot, deploy, slow me down. Let's tumble underground. There we go. Yep, looks like I'm coming down over the water. Oh, where am I? Maybe am I going to drift back? Nope, I'm not going to drift back. Passing through the cloud bank. We're under 100 meters per second, so we're totally going to get 4 parachutes to be plenty to slow us down. That's what we need. I'm going to slow them for 500 meters per second to make sure the chutes don't shear off. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Oh, no. Stay. Actually, that's not so bad. I'm okay with the note, actually. I guess I'm not okay with it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. $50 kilometers, come on. Let's descend a little quicker. $40, $30, $20. And recovered. With all of the science we need, and we should get a big fat thank you for this mission. So that's good. That's good. All right. My name's Jeff. Didn't do that very good at all. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. $50 more signs from that one. Final Frontier Mission Summary. Nothing happened. Exactly. Nothing happened. 50 slides. 5,000 funds refunded. We got $524,000 for that mission and 75 science. So we banked, even though you might not think so. We banked. Although we're 0.2 away from unlocking something, that is super duper frustrating. My name's Jeff. Let's see what new missions we can get. If there's anything good. We're back ready to place a docking port for future repair contracts installed at Communicon 16. Research. Reach orbital period between 32 hours, 20 minutes to 8 seconds. And reach stay for 21 days. Have a scan radar altimeter sensor. Vessels automated. Vessel must survive while contract is active. You get 155. Don't know about that. Position satellite in a specific orbit around Kerbal. $80,000. Science data from space around Kerbal. No, really. Launch of Vostok 1 Kerbal. Vostok 1 was the first space flight of the Vostok program and the very first human space flight in history. The Vostok 3A spacecraft was launched on April 12, 1961 with Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin, making him the first human to cross in outer space. The space flight consisted of one orbit around Earth, the shortest manned orbital flight to date. According to official records, the official space flight took 108 minutes from launch to landing. As planned, Gagarin parachuted to the ground separately from a spacecraft after ejecting at 23,000 feet. Due to the secrecy surrounding the Soviet space program at the time, many details of the spaceflight only came to light years later, after several details in the original press releases turned out to be false. Enter space, conduct at least one orbit of Kerbal, return safely to Kerbal. Bring Vostok 1 around Kerbal orbit at least once. Achieve an altitude of at least 70,000. Enter orbit around goal. Land your vessel. Vessel has had this amount of crew 1. Advance 56. Oh, yeah, I can do this one. This one's going to be easy as hell. Perform experiment plant growth in orbit around the Mun. 200. Damn. Hell yeah, I can do that. Perform visual surveys of the Mun. On the surface, above 9700. I don't want to do that one. Launch new satellite into an inclined orbit for a specified amount of time. It's 200 grand though. I'll try it in a little bit. But for us, for you guys and us, that concludes this episode of Flight of the Valkyries with Biscuit. I'm your host, Biscuit, and just to let you guys know, we put a space station up that has a science lab. It'll probably be the beginnings of a space station. We'll probably put some stuff under there, but it can do science for now. For science, we figured out what was going on with our orbital launch shuttle, our 2-part shuttle that would drop a payload out of it into space, and we figured that out. And yeah, for now, we'll be back in a little bit. I appreciate your time.